අඩෝ පොඩි ආතල්ලක් වුණානේ. එන්නේ නැහැ නේ ඔළුපාට මූ ලයිට් දාන්න කියලා ගැලවුණා කියන්නේ.
Ambition, no direction, no plans for the future.
Light
What he did
on,
have was a heritage, one he chose to deny.
ඔළුපාට නැහැ කරන් දෙයක් නැහැ.
It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Bad boy. මෙන්න කාලේ මොකෝ වෙන්නේ? කාලේ කියන්නේ මාස 6කින් 7කින් විතර. මේ මට තප්පරක් දෙන්න guys මේක මේ organize කරලා එන්න මට live එක. කොහොම පොඩ්ඩක්. තප්පරක් දෙන්න. Bad boy කොහොමද ඉතින් මොකෝ වෙන්නේ? Remastered මචං පොඩි setup පොඩි scene එකක් on live එක cancel වුණා ගියාම මගේ දුක තමයි රංජනී නෝනේ ඉතින් කරන්න දෙයක් නෑ මේ Unity එකත් තියෙ Unity ගාව කාලෙක ඉන්නේ කාලෙන් කියන්නේ උංග කාලෙන් වල ඉන්නේ නෑ ඉතින් අපි ඔක කපලා දාන්න
We're here.
Yes, I'm doing a whole on the chef. With the light down the kilo, children, live cancel light down the I mean, traffic problem put up for 3 years. Resolution, no display mode, full display. text masih dia udah pun kalau lebih environmental quality और बात करने के बाद वो ट्रेन तो ही है
Let's go.
वो डर बंद हो जाएगी ये बात आने उलन ये फोकस कर बैठने स्पीड डट करूँ गम्मत बैठा हम दिख रहे हैं दाह दे दाह टिम्बल नहीं करने का मैसेज जाकर गाने गम्मत थैंक यू बैड बॉय ओहो अरे वो इन्हीं दिखाती है मक्का में शेयर पर दाम लाइव के दाम ना पूरी डोटे का पूरी लाइव की आता है किधर
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Oh, sensitive what the third organ. Volume, voice volume, music, brightness, blood. Long font size small, font color white and background of controls and control type keyboard and mouse particular with than visualization and text define of which am I then wait spider oh I'm going halaking I'm posted them live again thank you bad boy thank you yammatama दाना ये लाइव कैंसिल होना क्या है लाइट था ना कि लगा रहा था दिन तो बेर ने क्या हाथ रुके लाइट ऑन नहीं कि लाइट क्रॉस था वो बा वो दाना सी अन्ना बैठना दाना कीबोर्ड देखना कुकिया खोने मचा एक घंटा पड़ी था
I think we're here.
हाँ ओलेवल में पार था उलने पारंग कर ले पे उन लोगों ने कुका उड़ा गया ना ने अड़ी मुका दे रही पढ़ने दे लाइट करने दे पढ़ने वो स्पाइडरमैन अरे मेरा सर लंका ट्रेंड का फ्रैंक कर आई थी मैं मतलब गम्मत तमा स्पाइडर याडू मंग स्पाइडरमैन गेम में देलू में जाएंगे गन नहीं करते ऑटोमेटिक गाली और लगा इधर है मशीन नहीं की माइनक्राफ्ट अब गया हुआ पे सर्वर के अब मैं ऑनलाइन में मैंने कहा लगी लाइक कर दारा शेयर बार दारा बोल रहे के बस में ඒ වලින් පස්සේ මම උඹෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන ඔබ යාළුවෝ ටික ඔක්කොම ස්පයිඩි සූපේ කියන්නේ බං අර ඒ කියන්නේ දනා අර උබාගෙන ඉන්න ඕන නෑ නිකන් ඇඟිල්ල තිබ්බත් එන්න ඕන දේ වෙලාව සුපිරි අට පහසුයි බං බැට්මෑන් වත්තන වර බැට්මෑන් ඇවෙන්ජර්ස්ලා සෙට් එකම බස්සා සුපර්මෑන්ලා ඇවෙන්ජර්ස් කහමු අපි බැට්මෑන් කියලා ගේම් එහෙම තිබුණා
You must find the key.
The key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know,
Batman
making sure I was okay.
Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you. And I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect. Juno. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the mark over there.
Okay, but Ant-Man arangin never wo hichi hillolen gilla ekawara loku වෙන ලොකු නේ පස්සේ ඒ පාර උඩු වෙලා.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
ටිකක් දෙයක් තියෙනවා අපි ඇසෙන්ට් කාපු යෝන් ඈ. එහෙනම් නිශ්ශබ්දයක මම යනවා මොකද්ද ඕදමේ කෙහෙල් මගේ ඩේට් කෙහෙල් මලේ ඩේට් නෑ ඩේට් දාලා ලයිව් එක රීප්ලේ කරලා ඩේට් නෙමෙයි අපෝ පැකේජ් දාන්න පැකේජ් කොහෙද මම යන්න තියෙන ඩොට් එකක් නම් පෙන්නනවා හරිද Ela. Dano මොකෝ වෙන්නේ ඉතින්?
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
දැන් මම කන්නොත් තාව නේ. මේක අර වටාතල්ලක් තියේ. එළල බෑඩ් බොයි සෙට් එක. එයා පාරක් දාන්න ගිහිල්ලා.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Press 2.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
ගන්දානකද? ඇසිඩන්ට් රෙඩ් ඉතින් අපි ක්‍රෂ් එක හරි කරදුනා මචං පාරවල් බලන්න. ඕන වෙලාවක ඇසිඩන්ට් රෙඩ් නම් මචං මෙන්න මුකුත් ඕනේ නැහැ. හරි වැඩේ වැරදුනා නේද? එතන පොඩ්ඩක් වැරදුනා. පොඩ්ඩක් ගණන් ගන්න එපා. මොකද ගණන් ගන්න එපා. යෝග හෙට නයිට් ඩියුටි දුවා. ආයෙ වැරදුනා. අර බට්ට මූවමන්ට් බම් මේ වැර. අම්මෝ මේ කීබෝඩ් එක මට දෙන සාහනේ. යද්දකින් ගන්න ඕනේ.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from it.
Easy view progress. Replay. Confirm. Okay,
Desmond, while you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
ඒක එහෙම දෙන්න බෑ මේ ෆෝන් ඉන්ට්‍රෝ බන්නේ පරිදි. කඩේ අවුල් වෙනවා. දෙන්න. අපරාධයක් වුණේ එතන.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
පොඩි අවුලක් තියෙන එකකින්ද මේ ආයේ ඉන්ට්‍රෝ බන්න එපා කියවන්නේ තුමුත්.
Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. තඩි පාන්න දෙයක් නෑව. ආය අනිත් කීබෝඩ් එක නේ මේ සීන් එකේ. ඌය ඕරුගේ හයලා. එම් bye. SL Gaming Kevin. Hi Kevin. මොකද වෙන්නේ? පොඩ්ඩක් සීන් එක අවුල් මෙතන. වෙන කට්ටියනේ. එයා කරන්න තමයි ඕන. මේ ගේම් එකක් ඇතුළේ ගේම් එකක් ඇසසින් ක්‍රීඩ් එකේ. ඇසසින් ක්‍රීඩ් කියන්නේ ඒකනේ. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඒක next level මචං. බෝරින් නේ මේ වච්චර හොඳ. Kada mau ulat තියෙනවා හරි උලන්න හරි කවඩන්නේ අපියා
අම්මේ රූඩි එළියේ
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Marane bang whole man set na bang boring bang. Video
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied. That's all.
Don't forget your invitation.
game
Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retreat once you're done?
Front of the opera house. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring a round of luck.
සුපිරි ගේම් එකක් තියෙනවා මචං ගහන්න ඕන මට Windows ගහ ගන්න ඕන බා. එන්නේ Windows download කරලා තියෙන පෙන්නේ boot කරගන්න ඕන. මේක ඉඩමදි machine එක Windows පොඩ්ඩක් ඉදම කලමනාකරණය කරන්න.
Invitation, please.
සුපිරි ගේම් එක.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
පාඩේ ඉන්නේ.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seat.
Oh, here in theater. Location tomorrow.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this
Gaze
revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
And encourage cheats, since we live by them. Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
You may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence. On gang, sir, is found guilty. A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to and did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. Or Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. So I can get more wire staying in. Betty has brought more goods into our loft. And in truth, it's a pity to lose so good a customer. If none of the gang take her off, she may give
මේ ටිකේ කරදර නිසා ලයිව් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න ඒ මමත් ආවේ නෑ බං බට්ට කරදර ගොඩක් ඉතින් ඒ කියන්නේ හොස්පිටල් ගානේ අර කැමේ මලත් කියන්නේ වට්ට බිසි මේ දවස් ටිකේ බං ආම එහෙම දැන් දවස් 11ක් කරනවා Hi, dear. Tuesday, I don't know if I'm going to make a manga. Ah, what's the 18 plus the Benjamin? I don't know, box there. Box. කතා බොක්ස් එක ෆිල්ම් බොක්ස් කියන්නේ ඔය ගැන සමනල සීන් එක කියන්නේ අපි හොයමු මේ රාට මොනවද ඉන්නේ කියලා දූෂණය වෙන්න දෙයක් කවුද කුකු බොන කුකු බොන එතනට තව තියෙන පෙට්ටිය මෙහෙ ඕ මොකද බිම් තියෙන වැටුනේ යන්න බෑ අර පාත් එක යන්න ඕනේ නැත්නම් ලයිව් එක සෙට් කරමු යම්මත් තමයි අර 2K යන්න තා පොඩ්ඩයි තියෙන්නේ බං ඒක කරගන්න බැරිනවනේ අපිට තාම උඹලගේ සපෝට් එකක් නැහැ නේ මම උඹලගේ channel එක මගේ විතරක් මට විතරක් දෙන්න නිකන් ඉන්නේ උඹලා හිරෙන් බලන්න හිරෙන් අනේ අතන තියෙනවා move the mouse left and right located the අර ලොක් කරන්න නැතු වරන්ද Let the mouse button to break the room. Oh my god. What are you pin කරලේ? load දෙනවා. pin කරන්න load වෙනවා ඉන්නවා. අනිස්කේ මොකද වෙන්නේ? විසාල් කනිස් කරලා තරින් එකක් දෙන්න. උද්දන් වල දවස් දෙන්න. මන්නේ කියන්නේ එන්න දීලා දාවා. මොකක් හරි කරමු පොඩ්ඩක් නා මම දෙන්න බලන්න පොඩ්ඩක් හෙල්ප් දෙන්න මේ ගයි මෙන් පස්සේ මොකක් හරි කරමු. What do?
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Oh, I don't know. Find a way across.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
උඹලුඩි අට ඉඳලා දිනවා බැලුව වෙන්නේ. ඒෂේ අපරක් දාලා වරෙල්ල ගිහිල්ලා. වටේ උඹලා ඉන්නවා හරියට ගෲප් 50 විතර මේ විද්‍යාව මම නම් ඉන්නවා බර ගෲප් ගන්න. මේකම ෂෙයා කරනවා.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes.
දුන්න අනිස් කරා හෙජ්ජක් දාන්නකෝ බලන්න. ඌ ගිහින් දුන්න විතර.
I'm sorry.
ඔලන්න නොවින්ද.
As am I.
මොකද යන්නේ? පෝස්ට් පාරක් දාන්න ගියා. ගැම්මත් තමයි ගිහින් එනකොට නිල් පාටල ඇතරකොත් දුන්නාම එමුනේ. ආන්න අනහල් මිරිච්ච උන් ඉත බඩුකාරයෝ බ. අඩේ ගැම්මත් තමයි හොඳේ. ඒ ගෲප් ටික ජොයින් වෙන්න කනිෂ්ක. ගෲප් 50 කරේ විතර හොයලා ජොයින් වෙන්නකෝ. මෙතන මොකද්ද? ප්‍රයිවට් කන්වර්සේෂන් එකක්ද?
Come, please!
Over there! That man there! Seize him!
A man was killed in the upper balcony. I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon, man. Did you notice anyone suspicious?
There is no danger!
Certain.
I can't get out
Try to remember.
We must have order!
ස්පේස් එක ගාවෙන් ඊපස්සේ හැගියා. අයින් කරලා දාලා යන්න ඕනේ. දුන්නා මොඩරේටර් දුන්නා ගැම්මක් තමයි ඉතින්. ඔවිත් එක්ක සහෝදරත්වයෙන් ඉන්න කට්ටියට අපි දෙනවා අනිවාර්යයෙන්.
It happened right at the balcony.
What are those men doing?
His friends, there is no danger.
ඒ වගේම කණේක ඉතින් ගැම්මක් කල්ලන්න මොකද්ද මේ? ඒකට නෝනේ අපෙන් කරදරයක් වුණා. අනික යාළුවට බස්සම ගෲප් එකක් හදාන්නේ ගෲප් සෙට් එකකට ජොයින් වෙනවා. ජොයින් වෙලා උන් බෑන්ඩ් එක ගණන් ගන්නවා ලින්ක් දානවා යන කණේ ගෙනියන්න.
I need to get out. Too close in here.
මොනවද වැටුණා?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Ausing ni karena cara kami tidak buta. Yang mana ni? Wah, kalau ada apa?
Some fresh air might do me good.
Lain na, lain na.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
ഇതിനെ വലിയ കരയെന്നോ കളയും. Huwag na hoda yan, nene kapi ko ang pagdain no, kaya sa video sa tiga ko malo.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on, anyway?
Apa itu? Ya, udah ya,
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No.
Ada left karena pasnya settle pada kalau dikira dah. Lalu patang kata saya pas.
Do you yield?
Lalu patang kata pas saya lebih dikira dah. Link kayak istri yang saya barat na forward.
How do you like these odds?
Headbutt. Hook. Headbutt. Kakak. Hook. Head. Apaan kan? Iya.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Never thought vẫn nấu có rất thịt never meal. Anh thà phải ơi, nào quên cái hơi nữa.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. The shifty fella won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face hidden too.
Cook.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Thật bây giờ là mùi thấy cơ.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Episode good okay oh mata එක විශ්වාස ඒ දවස් මාස කීයද වන්ද? මාස කීයද විශාල ඒ කාලේ? 6ක් වගේනේ. මාස 6යි. අපි ලයිව් පටන් ගන්න මාස 6යි guys.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it.
What brings you topside? Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face hidden too, so we can't see him watching.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not like a decent feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
මේ පැය 4000 හදාගන්නවා මොකක් හරි කරලා කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා අපිට ලයිව් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න. නමුත් තාම පැය 1000ට ගානේ.
Curious. Most curious.
Good graphic calling down, mama. Oh, I had one tower already got. Đấy. Coi. Vâng ạ. Aku selama mang gitu lagi beli aku. Kayak kan. Dan hari ada nanti kakarin naik dan nikah.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail.
The
My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard.
But it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Spider-Man, ගෙන්න හුඟ Batman ලා room ටික link එකම share කරලා පස්සේ අද අඬුවක් අරගෙන fight කරන්න ඉන්නේ කිය. Kalau mau langguran palayan gas gebah
Below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness!
On yourself! I'll fix your sail for you.
තිරිකම්.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
හරිනේ අමාරු. කාපන් තොපි දෙච්චරේ බුලුව.
The rope's too wet. I'm slipping. The rope's too wet. I'm slipping. Oh, thank you.
ඉතිපස්සෙන් අපේ මොදුවත් තුන සහෝදරවරු අපි පෙරට මෙයා කොහෙද යන්නේ මේ ජම්බෝලේ වගේ
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
මාතක මල පැනින්න කොමුණා apa lihat saya kok merah මේක කන්ට්‍රෝලින් එහෙම අර මනක් කල්පික හරි වඩු හරි උඹ ගහ. ඕක උඩ නැගලා අනේ පළය යන පොඩි එකව යන්න. මහලුකෝ අයියා අයියලා ඉන්නවා දැන්. ඉන්න පටන් ගමු මචං. මහලුකෝ අයියා මේ නෑ කතා කරන්නේ. Paling sini yang dekat.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Sir.
Impossible, sir.
Hi.
This way.
Bloody hell!
You're not getting that, bro.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Ini mau turun depan, apa?
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn
This
accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. First I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Barre ගන්න තියෙන guys අඩියක් ගහලා මොකක් හරි කරමු. Assassin's Creed තමයි මචං ලයිව් එකයි. බයි කරමු. මෙතන හැකි. මොකද තමයි normal people. කල්ටි නෑනේ බංගන් පොස්ට් එක 2006 පිස්ටල් ගන්න නෙමෙයි ඌව අරන් ගන්න බෑ ඒක වැඩක් නෑ අඩුවක් නැද්ද මං කරන්නේ නම් අඩුවක් කරගෙන ඉන්නේ හම්බ කරමු ඉතින් ඒ ෂේවරක් දාලානේ කොල්ලෝ ගැම්මනේ ඉතින් කට්ටිය තමයි අපිට ගෙන්නන්න ඕනේ ඒ සෙල් කරන්න you don't have any item මචං කියලා තියෙනවා එතන බලමු මොනවද බයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ 2000 විතර එකක් ගමු තල්ලගේ කඩුවේ තියෙනවා guys මේ ඉන්නේ මම පහන් five people ඉන්නවා මචං චැට් එක කරනවා Just to press open weapon use WASD to select the over to press කරලා sword හරි මේ මචං අස්තේකුත් තියෙනවා මට තියෙන ලයිට් ආව මචං මොකක් හරි වුණා ඒ පාර නැති ඔව්වයි ඒ F එකේ වුණා මචං ඕවන් දෙවන් යුස් ද මචං ඒ වුණා හරි දාසෝ තෝරනවා හරි ආයෙත් හරි 1 2 3 order 1
For the amateur sailor or fishing enthusiast, Waters Light Watercraft have the skiff for you.
Agora já não vem. Agora vou ter a feia por aí não tem. Cadê a feia? A feia já não tem mais.
The finest provider of beef.
Fica aí galera, vou marle.
Bullocks of several varietals. The choice of
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have returned from the Albany Congress. A renewed diplomacy with the Mohawk has...
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Besser.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up.
Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
මේ කනිෂ් කරන්න ඔයාලා කියන්න ඔයාලා
This way.
DLG scene එක දාගන්න ඉස්සරහට අපි දාගෙන ඉන්නේ. මොඩ්ලා දාගෙන ඉන්නේ. අපේ සෙට් එක ලස්සනයි බං එතකොට. සිදු බෝයේ channel එකක් තියෙන හින්දා දන්නේ දාගෙන බලමු. channel එක අඩන්න යන DLG දාගන්න.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
malah kalian yang private sini kalian yang private Anis kau baru gini dengan dengan dia tidak නම්බර වැරදිලා ඉතින් ඔබට මං කිව්වා ඔය වැරදි නෑ කියලා අහන්න අපි අපි කියන්නේ අල්ලන්න අපිට රැවුල නෑ හොඳ වැඩි හොඳ
Thomas Hickey?
හොඳ පාඩම් මචං
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear up.
Go on now, before you make us mad. Go on now, before you make us mad.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Oi! Aim them! Shoot before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something. Stop them, Tom!
ආයෙ ගහමු අදට නම් ගහන්නේ.
They ain't so tough. It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
That seems to be the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Keyboard.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
මිෂන් එක මේකද දැන් හොයාගන්න රික්කුවෙත් දන්නේ තියෙන්නේ. නෝ ඉතින් මුගලම මිෂන් එකේ නෝ උගලා නැහැ යම්බල. Ada Run a bit. DLG දාගෙන ගමන් තමයි DLG එකට ඉස්සරහට ස්පේස් එකක් තියපන්.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Oh, jadi mukatin ya.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Major General Edward Braddock to lead a counter-strike. For the very best in firearms, you need but stop at one expedient location. Murray's has all patterns in stock.
What scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents will be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
I beg your pardon. Have you seen this man?
Aku nak buat macam yang dah, memang dia betul. අස්පෑගෙනනගේ අත්පෙන් අස්පෑ නෑනවා ඩීඑල්ජි හැකිව දාගන්න අවසර දෙන්න ගැව්වේ නෑ වැදුන අපි මම මේ වස්පෑගෙන නැතුවේ හිල්ලෙක් ගැවදුන්නේ ඒ මැදට පැන්නේ ඒ ගෑන්ට වැදුනා පොඩි තමයි ඒ අපසල යනවා මේක වෙලේ වස්පෑක් නේ යන්නේ වෙද්දි බලවල ඉන්නේ නෙවෙයි යම සුරියක් කියන්නේ ගේදනවා මම ගියදර කොහෙලා යන්නේ වහල උඩ වහල උඩට යනවා වල මේ මිෂන් එක ගහම නවත්තන්න නිදිමත හැබැයි මට මේ උඩටම ගිහින් අර ඊගන් මිෂන් එකෙන් බලන්න තියෙන්නේ අම්බෝ උසම තැනට යන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ පල්ලියට නාදල්ලෙන් මම ගන්න දීලා
Learn to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
For all your fishing needs, come to Captain Hornbill's. Whether a fleet or a weekend angler, he's got everything to make him jump up.
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. We don't envy the man. Green times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter was with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
Massachusetts have returned from the Albany Congress.
You know, it's pretty movement up here, me. Wait, I have to hold it. I took the channel speed down. You can run at the gift. Hindi mo tayo abiyan eh. Hindi mo tayo. Abig tayo na. Good night. Headset mo. Ano yan? Headset mo. Good night.